Welcome back, and let's react to the English versions of ITZY's 4 singles, because since I heard about this, I've just been like, gimme. So JYP has a history of making better versions of English covers than a lot of other groups. I guess I should say JYPE does. Like GOT7's Lullaby cover, several of the Wonder Girls English versions were just amazing, and I have pretty high hopes. I know that not every girl in ITZY is as well versed in English, but I'm still expecting this to be pretty on point, where everything actually kind of makes sense to an English speaker. So let's see how they do. We're just going to go through in order. Okay, so we're just going to keep with Dalla Dalla. Good. People look at me and they tell me okay, come through, Chaeyoung. Okay. Okay, that was really interesting. I liked a lot of the elements of that. Although ITZY songs already have a fair amount of English in them already. And I do have to say that it kind of sounded as though they only re-recorded the parts that were not originally in English. Now, I might be wrong on that, but there was a slight differential in the way that things sounded between just the English and the parts that were more just, in Korean, I guess. But it may just be that certain girls were more comfortable because like Chae-ryung's first part, she came through really clear, and I think that she was the standout in that song. So let's go on to ITZY. Big ups to my papa. I see that I might see. Okay, I think I actually liked that one better than Dala Dala, but still really good. And let's move on to Wannabe. Gotta say, I'm enjoying these so far. Slightly more dated language in ITZY, but yeah. so far, that's the chorus that I like the best. And Yoon really shone on that one. So let's now go to Not Shy.
Let me know, cause I'm not shy. Not shy, not me. Down, down, not shy. Not shy, not me. Tell me now if you're down, down. Not shy, not me. I'm down, not shy. Not shy, not me. You're what I want, and I'm not shy. I don't wanna overthink it. Don't wanna have any regrets. Go, 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 it's your turn tonight. No, yes, no, either way it's fine. Yeah, baby, you're messing me around. All we can do is see how it plays out. Let's just be who we are. Do what we do. We go with the flow. Let the beat drop. Not shy, not me. I'm down, so you're down. Not shy, not me. So let me know, cause I'm not shy. Not shy, not me. I'm down, so you're down. Not shy, not me. Tell me now if you're down. Not shy, not me. I'm down, so you're down. Not shy, not me. You're what I want, and I'm not shy. Not shy, not me.
Okay, the bridge on that one suffered just a little bit, but otherwise, those are all pretty fabulous, right? Or am I imagining things? Because even if I'm imagining things, I'm going to keep on imagining them because it's ITZY. And because they're ITZY, and I'm ITZY, that's, like, they're just better. It's not that they can do no wrong. It's that when they do wrong, I forgive quite a bit of it because I know so much about them. I've watched so many things and listened to so many things that I kind of usually know where they're coming from. But this, yeah, I had relatively high expectations just because, again, I have listened to a fair number of JYP English language tracks, and they have had a standard that has been pretty good, particularly when compared to some other English language tracks that I've heard for K-pop artists that were a little questionable. And so most of the language used in these was really, it still had a good flow to it, and it still made sense to what the original lyrics were. At no point did I kind of feel as though I was listening to a brand new song, which can sometimes be the case. It's as though the entire theme of the lyrics changes. And yeah, just the girls really kind of got in there, and they still continue to add that attitude to the music that they've always been so good at doing. So there were certain parts of all of the songs that just weren't quite perfect, but so much of that is just, it's like when you're doing ADR, like the dialogue replacement stuff that they have to do for movies and everything, where what they record initially isn't good enough, so they have to do like the ad-lib sort of stuff. In order to get it perfect, it takes a lot of work. And you have to match like the mouth movement. But they couldn't match the mouth movement here. So I guess this is really more of like dubbing anime or something like that, where there is a certain movement of the mouth and you're trying to make words that fit it. Here you're trying to make words that still mean a certain thing, but to fit a certain meter and be done within a certain period of time so that you can then get on with the next line. And for having those restrictions, yeah, they actually did a pretty good job with all of them. Like I said, the first, or Leah's first part of the bridge in Not Shy was the worst example of just them really trying to shove too much in there. But then Yeji came in right behind her and had that particular flow to the lyrics that really just kind of makes you forget about it a little bit. All told, I was really impressed with these. I will continue to listen to them, but I would put them in a mix with the original versions, because one of the things that's nice about listening to K-pop is that the lyrics don't necessarily matter. Like, yes, the lyrics are good. They're very empowering. But sometimes all you want is just the noise. And I said before that the thing to me that makes ITZY so amazing is that they have something that I'd call calculated chaos to how they do things. How it's designed for them to do things. And they're very careful to pick all of these different elements, but then they are fit together in a puzzle box kind of way, so that when you end up with your end product, you're like, okay, those fashion choices are all over the map, and what even are these 97 different bits of music that are coming together? And what is this MV? I don't understand what's happening with it. And yet, all told, it's pretty perfect. So I'm losing track of where I even am in this, because I'm feeling where my cheeks here are starting to hurt a little bit, because I'm guessing I was smiling that much during all of this, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is like hearing these songs for the first time again. And that's not something you usually get back. So that was really nice. So, yeah. Sorry guys, I stayed up for this because I saw that they were going to be releasing it at what is a relatively good time for me, but it happened at midnight for me because I'm Eastern Standard Time, and I can't do that midnight thing that much anymore. I hate it for myself, but you know, is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed up. That was amazing. I'm definitely, I don't even know what to say here, because it was just, I enjoyed it so much. I'm going to edit this in the morning and post it, and then I've already recorded reacting to the 3rd episode of ITZY's Tootsie show thingy. Then I'll work on doing that and upload it, and who even knows what else will be next. We'll say, follow me on Twitter. When you do the stuff here, if you have suggestions of what else you'd like me to react to, feel free to say so in the comments. I have tried to be pretty good about doing that sort of stuff, and I have taken off the better part of a week recently just because I've had this sort of lingering cough, cold thing that's been going on for months, basically since I started my channel, and it just suddenly got a lot worse and made recording not really great. So I recorded a bunch of stuff earlier today, and I will parse it out over the course of the week. But if there are individual things that you want to hear, let me know, because I am in a really good mood right now. Gee, you can't imagine why. I think that I've finally said all that I need to say, because mostly I'm just standing here going like, ah, because new ITZY content, yay. I'm going to cross my fingers that we're going to get a new actual single that's not just an English version here in the next month or two. Again, fingers crossed. And that we're going to have a Chejong focus, or whatever we want to call it. Because our girl deserves it. Because she deserves the world. Because all of our ITZY girls deserve the world, right? Yes. All right. See you later. Bye.